Hello, welcome to my channel. Karibu Kitty. My name is Florence, your friendly therapist. Today we want to talk about forgiveness. It's a topic that troubles many, very many. I deal with it almost on a daily basis. In my therapy room, I find people coming and saying, "Oh, I can't forgive so and so. I can't forgive them. I can't. I just can't. After what they did, no way." And they're walking around as though they won a jackpot, so uncaring. How can I just forgive him? How can I just forgive her? And she keeps hurting me, and he keeps hurting me, and they are not even apologetic for what they did. Forget about it. Please, let's not talk about forgiveness. Some are willing to forgive, but really they don't know how to forgive, and so they would rather keep it. And so forgiveness is a topic that troubles many people. And we find people walking around hurt, wounded. And we know that people who are wounded will wound others. And we find such people who have not forgiven, their relationships with others is wrong, is bad. Because when they are wounded, it's very easy to have issues with those that care for them. They carry their wounds all over. And so their relationship with people who love and care for them is bad. Their relationship with God is bad. They're asking God, why did you allow so and so to do that? How could they? How could you allow? How? And we are asking a lot of questions to God. Then you feel your relationship with yourself is not good. You are asking, why did I allow? How could I allow so and so to do such things to me? And so your relationships are not good with yourself, with God, and with others. And even your pots and pans, they are pained when you use them because your relationship with them, because you are a bitter and angry person. And so let's say your relationships are bad. Then we find if you are angry, bitter, and pained about something that somebody did to you, and some of this bitterness, you can carry it for years. That's a thing I found interesting. For years. And when you start talking about it, it's like it happened yesterday. You are so wounded. You start crying. You are angry. And you have carried it for so long. Then even your health is bad. Some people have magonjwa. Diseases, we call them hapa na pale. They're feeling their stomach, they're feeling their back, their shoulders. They feel like, oh, I wish somebody would just push down. And because they're carrying this heavy load on their on their backs, and they are not willing to let go. And then you find even their heads, there's migraine through and through, and they have ulcers. They have ulcers because every time they think about that, the body releases a chemical called adrenaline, which is a chemical, a defense chemical, because it's telling you there's danger here. Hey, kuna maneno, there's danger. So you are either to run away or to fight. But because there's no real danger, that chemical starts eating your body system. So you find they have ulcers, they have blood pressure, they have diabetes, they have magonjwa hapa na pale, all because of unforgiveness. We call them psychosomatic symptoms. And then we find, so their relationships are bad, their physical health is bad, and so they walk around, they are pained, and it's like they are in chains. Someone has said that forgiveness is to let a prisoner free, only to discover that you are the prisoner. In fact, some have even gone further and said, unforgiveness is like taking poison and expecting someone else to die. So when you do not forgive, you are hurting yourself. You are holding yourself in prison. You are the one who is pained. Every time you see this person, your stomach goes, wow. I don't know whether you have ever felt like that. And you are pained because you are carrying this person around. Someone has said, they say it's like you are a landlord and you have given someone your head, somebody's renting your head, and they are not paying debts. So they are ever in your head. You, even at night, you are angry with them, you keep tossing and turning, and they are not paying rent, guys. So today I want to tell you what forgiveness is not. Forgiveness is not a feeling. It's not a feeling that you have. I feel good about him, so I forgive. No, I want to tell you that forgiveness is a principle. You choose to forgive. Forgiveness is not letting somebody free, it's not letting person scot free. It's saying, I have held this person for too long, I want to let them go. Forgiveness is not trusting. It's not trusting. Forgiveness is not reconciliation. Sometimes people feel that now, how can I forgive them? That means then I must be friends with them. No, it takes one to forgive. It takes two to reconcile. You can forgive a person and not reconcile for them and not trust them again, but you set yourself free. Okay? Forgiveness is not condoning what the person has done, especially for families, people who are living together with children, with spouses. You're not condoning what they're saying. You are saying, I choose to forgive them. How will you know you are forgiven? When that thing they did does not make you bitter when you remember it. So forgiveness is not forgetting, but you will remember that act, only that you will not remember it with bitterness, with anger, and all those things. And so it's good to forgive. I want to read something about one of my writers. In her book, Nancy Van Pelt, To Have and to Hold, received a letter from one of her clients, and this is what she said, and I want to read it. It's interesting. Just listen. The client says, you must be made of stone. You tell every wronged husband or wife or daughter or son, sweetheart, friend or neighbor to forgive and forget. Did it ever occur to you that some people just can't? They are too deeply hurt, too badly damaged. Please pull your head out of the sand or the clouds or whatever it is and use it to think with it. It is wrong. It is wrong to expect mere mortals to behave like saints. And she signed and called herself no saint. This was the response. And this response really, it made a difference in my life, because it reminded me that it's good for me to forgive. Florence, forgive. Because if I don't forgive, I suffer. And so there are many people I had held, by the way, in my heart for so long. They had done many things. And so I had held them in my heart. And I said, this one, I won't forgive. This one, no. This one, And so I kept walking around, and I had rented them space in my head. But this reply from my writer says like this: for those who don't like my advice to forgive and forget, here is an alternative. Don't forgive and don't forget. Keep alive every agonizing, tormentorous detail of the past. Talk about it. Dream about it. Cry a lot and feel sorry for yourself. Lose weight and look haggard so friends will worry about you. Build an ulcer. Get a migraine. Break a leg. Anything to create pain and serve as a reminder to what the dirty louse did to you. If you follow this advice, you are sure to end up miserable, sick, bitter, and alone. What an advice. So today, if you are walking around, carrying around very heavy burdens of unforgiveness, maybe it's time you actually thought about it. You can forgive. Sometimes you're not even able to do it alone. That's why we are here for you. Reach out. We can help you walk that journey. We've been there. And you can be free to thrive. You can be free to live once again. You can be free to create good relationships, free from pain, free from anger, and all those things that have characterized your life. Forgiveness is possible. If you like my channel, click like and share. And thank you. See you next time. Bye.